Hey everybody, how's it going? And oh, one more. Wait, can I reach it? Hold on, let me see if I can reach it. Of all the things I could forget, my light. How's it going, everybody? And welcome to this red guy right here is a little blurry, so I don't know. What if I just sit him like that? See if I do that, and I will unblur him. For this stream, I shall unblur him. You will know what my background is, and no, I do not tend to do anything about it. Anyway, welcome! How's it going? Welcome to the, oh, and also ignore the Mario RPG shirt. I was just, it just happens to be what I was wearing. Welcome to Raising Rings. This is the third day of it, my second and final stream of it. Maybe not the final stream I appear on, who knows? And if you don't know what it is, it's we're raising money. It's a Sonic themed event where creators can play Sonic games and raise money for the charity Special Effect, which is a charity that, assists those with physical disabilities and helps make it easier for them to enjoy the video games that we enjoy. There's also other benefits on top of that as well, but that's pretty much what we're doing today. We're playing Sonic games to raise money for charity. So, there will be a link in the description, or you can use !Raising Rings if you're on the Twitch chat. If you're in YouTube, description, that's where it is. So, if you would like to donate, you can feel free to do so. Anyway, I see a DQ slime. Oh, right. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna go a little bit more this way. I even got a chocobo. Right there. There it is. Sorry about the shaky cam. Anyway, that was from I went to the Square Enix pop-up shop in LA yesterday because yesterday was gonna be my best chance to go there, so I went. Anyway, I didn't really have something like super big or anything planned because honestly everybody was already playing Sonic Adventure. I would have loved to have played it, but I've seen like 3 streams of it, or 2 or 3 streams of it at this point, and I'm just like, yeah, it's gonna get a little redundant. So I figured I played Sonic 1 and 2, and then Red Hot Sonic plays so many versions of Sonic 1, and I'm just like, okay, well, I still have Sonic 2, but we're gonna play with this guy. Knuckles in Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 through Sonic Origins. It's not my favorite way to play it. There are much better ways to play it, but for the sake of convenience, that's what I'm doing today. Big Mama, welcome. Radiant Gems, welcome. Nitya, that is a difficult name to say, but hello, welcome. I apologize if I cannot say your name properly. David Lawrence, welcome. Mermaid Amy, how you doing? Just came from Red Hot Sonic stream, and I'll be heading to Garo's stream after this. Ah, cool. My name is Dave. Hi, Dave. How's it going? So, looking at the number on it so far, I don't know exactly how many people will probably end up in this stream, but I do want to make a wager with you. We are currently at, let me see if I can pull up the number. Can I pull up the number? Okay, let me see if I can pull this up. We will go into the second scene. We're not ready to play the game yet. I just want to pull up, it's not going to be the best way of doing it, but we'll do it anyways. Oh, wow, that's perfect. So, as you can see right here, we have raised over, everyone who has participated in this, all together has raised over 5,000 pounds. And, honestly, I kind of want to throw out a little wager. If we raise 100 pounds this stream, I wanted to do a thing where it's like, oh, if we raise a certain amount, I will let you guys all decide on a game, and that will be the very next thing I stream. Like, when Raising Rings is over, I will commit, like, as many streams as I need to beat the game. And it can be any game that is within reason. Like, I can't obviously play something that can't be allowed on a stream. But if we can make this happen, anybody in chat, or if you want to join the Discord server, feel free to do so. Decide amongst yourselves, and we will figure out the next game to stream. And like I said, it can be anything. It could be Superstars, Frontiers, 06, Unleashed, any version of Unleashed, actually, because I have I have 2 versions of it. Gamecom, I guess. As long as I have access to the game, I'm willing to put that up as, like, something that we can all decide together. So, if it does go to 5122.24, I will consider that enough. I will consider that, like, what we need. And I'll put that wager up. I know I did one earlier on the Discord server, and it kind of happened, like, immediately. We'll make this one happen if it happens. The one for the Discord server, you know what? We'll throw in a second game. So, technically, it could be throughout the stream. Decide amongst yourselves what would be a good next game to stream, and then if we make it above that, you'll have to come up with a second game as well. So that's gonna be that's my offer. Why? Because we're doing it for a good cause. And I know Red Hot Sonic is really enjoying Sonic 1 on GBA. So with that said, we're gonna kind of pause the music and we're just gonna get going. I don't know if I have alerts going on, so I probably have alerts from like the previous, from like the former streams, so let's see if they play. Maybe I have to refresh it, I don't know. Okay, if alerts don't play, I have them on the side and I'll notice them. So, let's begin. Oh, hey there. Okay, I was wondering what was up with my controller. I have to press the B button for that. Okay, this thing is ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, we're just gonna go through Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. And if you're asking why not Sonic CD as well, that should give you an idea of why. I don't have Sonic Origins Plus. I chose not to pay for it. So, yeah. So we're going to start, and we're going to start over as Knuckles. Bird Boy Music, I'm doing pretty good today. Doing pretty good. I'm really excited to do another stream. So, yeah. I'm going to, obviously, you know, the whole donation bar is up there. I'm going to be keeping an eye on donations as well. I have it open on a window, so don't worry, I'm not going to ignore them. Also, I forgot I had infinite maxed out rings. I have yet to get Sonic Origins. I saw it for like $30 yesterday. At this point, like, if you still really want it, just get the physical copy of Origins Plus. Only because then you can, we'll start a new game. Only because you would actually have like the DLC with it as well, and you won't be paying the the $45 I paid for this. I sound bitter because I am, but whatever. This is like the easiest way for me to play it without having to deal with technical issues. Because sometimes the Sonic 1 and 2 ports that were on PC, once in a while I'll have issues with them. It doesn't happen all the time though. Because I got scammed. Yeah, I know. I feel great knowing that I got scammed. It's some bull. But yeah, if you can, feel free to share the stream and also, you know, let people know, hey, we're doing things for a good cause. Oh god, I forgot about how this one acts. Oh, jeez. I mean, I technically have 1,000 tries, so 1,000 chances to mess up. Oh, I don't like the spot that I'm in. I don't like the spot that I'm in. I don't like the spot that I'm... You know what? I've been in worse spots. And that is... Crumbly with 10 pounds. Thank you very much. I'm not sure if they're from Red Hot Sonic stream or not. I'm still gonna count it. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. He's also really enjoying, you know, Sonic 1 on GBA. You know, I hope he has a lot of fun with that game. It's very Sonic 1 GBA. Are all the characters playable from the start in Origins? Yes, except for Amy. Amy is technically DLC, so if you have the Origins Plus DLC, you'll be able to play as her. Any physical copy of Sonic Origins Plus will have a code for, or Sonic Origins will have the code for Plus. So you'll be able to play as Amy, you'll be able to play as, well, she's playable in every game, or she's added to every game, and Knuckles is added to Sonic 2, or Sonic CD, excuse me. So... Oh, I actually saw the bottom of that. I've never seen that before. How much does it cost? Normally it goes for 40, but on sale you could get it for about 30 or 20. It just really depends on what console you're getting it for. Like, the Xbox had it on sale for 20. And PlayStation and Switch, I've seen it for 30. So it really depends. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We're in a... Nope. Okay, I take it back. A little bit of trouble. A little bit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I still got it. I still got it. I haven't lost it yet. Keyword bean yet. Third special stage is going to piss me off. I can already tell. I'm so out of practice on this game because I just... I don't really play it that much anymore. But I can already tell... Third stage will get me. Switch if I do, but must get version with Amy or not. If you would have to get Origins Plus, so it's again 40 at full price, but it goes on sale for I think it goes to like 30 on sale. Sometimes I would say get it when it's at 20. Probably the best deal you'll get out of it. Well, there goes that. I gotta wait for him. Yeah, this is the one time where I gotta wait for this. What if I just... Oh, well, there goes that. Okay, I've never done that before. That just went way past the capsule. Not good at platforms, but I'd like to try some of the games. I would say... Oh, what... I know you asked a question earlier about, like, which of the originals would be the easiest to get into. Honestly, that's kind of hard to say because they all have, like, they all have, like, different things that would make them kind of difficult. Sonic 1 is not one I would consider easy enough to get into, compared to the others. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a bit of a long game, and Sonic 2 might be the closest that I could recommend. I would always want to recommend the first one because I love it. It's just... I know Labyrinth and Marble Zone will not be, like, very appealing to people, but since you have, like, so many opportunities to, like, to fail and learn the level and all of that, like, I don't think it's as big of an issue as maybe if I was suggesting, like, the original. Because then there would be issues. With this version of the game, not exactly one-to-one with the originals, but I would say any version of the remasters should be fine. If you get it on this, if you get the ad-supported version on iOS or Android, I think you'll have an okay experience with either one. Really does not matter as much as, you know, people make it out to be. Oh god. Forgot about Knuckles' jump. That's gonna throw me off at times. I haven't played as Knuckles in this game in a very long time, so... Yeah. Yeah, everybody in chat, how you doing today? You know, hopefully your Saturday is going well. And for those on who watch my channel and are... Oh, God. Here it comes. Yeah, that's a very common thing. That's the other thing. If you're not good at the special stages, the game will just let you redo them. So that is a benefit to the coins. They will allow you to redo the special stages no matter what. So if you mess up, or if you're not as confident in as you if you're not confident in them, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. How many hours have I spent on PO6? Not as much as Jay's reviews, because jeez, that dude loves that game. I've seen his videos, and he'll talk about like how good Sonic PO6 is. I've spent enough to get everything in the game. I just didn't get S ranks on everything, but playing a Shadow is fun. I love the combos in Shadow Story, so like PO6 giving a very fun version of that, I think that's really cool. Okay. Oh, there is a caterpillar in here. There we go. Perfect. Hey, Croissant King! What's up? I gotta read that in chat real quick. I found that as an adult, I enjoy Sonic 1 a lot more and aim to keep as many rings as possible. Got everything in 30 hours, 420 lives. Nice. Oh, shoot. Okay, I should probably not go there. That's a no-no zone for Knuckles, apparently, because he can't jump that high. Yeah, 30 hours. It's awesome. I don't think it took me 30 hours to get everything, but it took me a fair amount of time. It's just I was really enjoying the experience that I was getting out of it. Do I go for the jump? Yeah, I'm gonna risk it. But yeah, I try my best to keep as many rings as I can. Sometimes it can't be helped. You know, I get put in, like, really bad positions. So, or I get sniped by a buzz bomber or something. But, for the most part, I try to keep things under control. I don't go for as many rings as possible. I just try to, like, stick to the 50 that I need. Or I try to find fun stuff to do in the game, like... I know a lot of people just do not care for this game, and they prefer Sonic 2, and it's totally fine. But I'm about this, but I like this one. It's the first one I ever played. Well, not exactly this version of it, you know, like the version on Sega Genesis. I gotta be careful with stuff like this, because I could be crushed. Oh, yeah, see? That could have done some damage. PO6 considered complete now? Not yet. I believe Chaos X is finally adding boss fights into it, so if that's the case, I am so excited for that. I cannot wait. I don't know if it's boss fights or the final story, but it's like still a full complete experience in there, because Sonic 06 is a much longer game than I remembered. Like it's got a pretty beefy amount of content in it. So I mean, yeah, a lot of it's like repeating some of the areas that we've been to before, but as different characters or different scenarios. I still think it brings more value to, like, there's more value in that than I would say is in, and this is not to, like, throw shade at a game, it's just, you know, my personal opinion. It's my own opinion. You know, it's just how I believe. I feel like there's a lot more value in that than there's something in, like, Sonic Frontiers, because you're getting, like, consistent gameplay. Like, it plays the same no matter, like, throughout the entire game. It feels similar enough, each character, especially with PO6. And it's all just fun. Like, Sonic 06 is now fun. For those who didn't think it was fun before. And that's what I really love about it. And I cannot wait to see what else Chaos X has in store for the rest of the PO6. Oh shoot. Well, I don't need rings for this area anyway, so good. I will get the item here. Hey, Gamecraft! I am from Brazil. Welcome! I wish I knew Brazilian Portuguese and I'd be able to say something, but I unfortunately do not. It's okay, Okay. You will add at end of the world stage, all bosses, and Team Attack Amigo. Ooh, nice. Speaking of, I think Team Attack Amigo is not like the DLC stuff, and if it is, in July, that stuff is going to go away on Xbox. So if you have Xbox, if you have the 360 version of Sonic 06, for the next, what, 2.5 months? These will be your final opportunities to pick that up if you haven't already. I'm going to do that as well. For the sake of, there will be a time and a place where I'm going to have to make some kind of content on this game, or on that game. And I'd rather be prepared. Like, you'll be able to re-download it, but it's kind of like how the 3DS is, where you can re-download your stuff, but you won't be able to purchase it again. And that's just because the 360's store is becoming obsolete to them. Again, very similar situation to Nintendo Switch, Nintendo 3DS, and the Wii U. Or the same situation that they were in last year. But yeah, it's very unfortunate that these digital marketplaces are going away. Not just, you know, games being delisted, but like the marketplaces itself are being inaccessible. But yeah. Enter the YouTube stream instead. Hey, welcome to the YouTube stream. It's all good. I stream on both platforms for a reason. Although I think my Twitch viewership took a hit when I did that, but at this point, whatever. And anyone wondering about the title, just know I don't care too much for the Knuckles Paramount show. I have a full video coming out on it. I hope to finish it this weekend. I had a few delays in actually working on it. Oh god, my jump height is not enough for this. There we go. For watching on Twitch, it's all good. Oh, you're a new fan. Oh, welcome to the channel then. I tend to do a lot. I've been doing a lot more Mega Man stuff as of late, but I do have 2 Sonic videos that I have planned. One of them being on the Knuckles show, the Paramount Plus show that released last week. And I have a Without Defeating a Badnik video in the works right now. Like, it's not even a will I do it or won't I do it. I'm like actively working on it, and it's Sonic Superstars Without Defeating a Badnik. So my hopes is to have that done sometime this month, and then I'm gonna be all over the place when it comes to like other franchises. Like, that's not gonna end well. That's not gonna end well. Okay. I also have like a Mega Man video that I've been working on for way too long that needs to be done. It's like almost a year in the works, and it doesn't even need a year of work. It's just procrastination and other things that have prevented me from having the motivation of working on it, but we won't talk too much about that. I also have like some RPG videos from games that I really want to talk about. One of them being Super Mario RPG, and the other one being from a little series called the Mana series. Gonna start with Final Fantasy Adventure. So just kind of throwing out like all my plans that I have so far, and then obviously getting back to Mega Man stuff. Both instances, like, can't be that bad. Oh. Man, I was so miserable watching the the majority of the Knuckles show. Episode 1, I was fine with it. Part of episode 2, I was like, okay, this is weird, but whatever. I can excuse it if it's just one episode. And then episode 3 through 6 happened, and I'm just like, I hate this. So, I apologize for being harsh on it, but I'm also not going to apologize for speaking how I feel about it. But yeah. Mega Man without defeating a robot win. That's the problem. Mega Man feels like it's designed around having like encounters with robots, and I could already tell how many times I would fall into a pit. I would entertain the idea maybe once, because I don't know. I'll entertain the idea once and see where it goes. If there's not that much interest in it, then I'm just gonna move on. That is... Oh, that's a familiar thing. That is the goal area. Oh, God. Yeah, I might entertain the idea once. It's just... My problem is that it will just turn into, like, damage boosting the... It'll turn into, like, a pure damage boosting run, and I feel like I don't want to, like, do something that... I don't know, because I think Lost World turned out that way as well. But then again, I didn't even know there was a second jump button that prevented you from using the homing attack. That's just my lack of knowledge of the game in general. Had I known about that, I probably would have done that video a lot different. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. No. You know what? We'll roll with it. Alright, I'm gonna... Perfect. Yeah, I am playing Sonic Origins. It is not my favorite release of the games. It is just a release that I have that makes it easier for me to stream it and also see the chat and the donations for the charity that we're raising money for. If you don't know, we're raising money for this is part of an event called Raising Rings, and the idea is that it's a bunch of Sonic fans streaming games for Special Effect, which is a charity that benefits or that assists those who have physical disabilities and allows them to enjoy the games that we get to enjoy. And there's other benefits to it as well, you know, such as like physical rehabilitation and stuff like that. So if you want to support a good cause, there's a link in the description of the YouTube video. You can also use !Raising Rings in the chat on Twitch. And it'll pull up a donation link, and donations will pull up on the side of this, on my monitor, so I'll be able to read it. I'm putting out a bit of a wager here that if we can get to 100 pounds donated on stream, because it is a UK charity, I will let chat like try to come together and come up with a game that we can play at once Raising Rings is over. And I would have to play it from beginning to end, maybe in multiple sessions if it's a longer game, because I am limited on stream time. Oh, not this. Oh, I think I'm... Okay, never mind. I have been unstuck by the bouncing stars of doom. Okay. Hey, Master Albert, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. You have a visual disability, so you appreciate this. Oh, well, there goes any possible chance of me getting another emerald. Best part of your sponsorship in videos is the timestamp for the sponsors, so we can just get it on like other videos. I'm not going to comment on that. It is what it is. I know people don't like sponsors, but it does help with, you know, it does make it easier for me to, you know, invest in things for the channel, like games and stuff, in the event that I do need it. I have the Mega Man, or the Rockman Complete Works video that I would love to work on, but trying to get all the games is not an easy feat because they are they are like, to get all I think combined they're like $30 or $40, maybe sometimes $50 each, depending on what the listing I find is. It all depends on what listing I find for it. I don't think I'm... Oh, wow! Oh, I just barely made it. Okay. And here I thought I was gonna fail. Heard bad things about the new Knuckles series, so trying to see if it's worth watching. Ooh. I wish I could tell you what I have written down for the script. Oh, I should have gone for the 7th Emerald. There's a thing you could do that will unlock the 7th Emerald, but you don't get a save file for it. I feel like an idiot for not doing that now, but whatever. It means we gotta play the game legit instead of going super all the time, which I'm gonna avoid doing that in Sonic 2. I don't want to go super through the whole thing. Then there's no point. But yeah, sponsorships do help with channels. I get it. You know, people don't like it. I too watch videos and I'm like, all right, skip the sponsor, but I'm okay with people taking the sponsorships for most things. Raid Shadow Legends is probably an exception. Or if it's like a scam, you know. But if it's one where it's like, okay, that seems kind of cool. Or if it's like a VPN or something, I'm like, all right, I'm not completely against it. I get it, you know. Bills got to be paid. Content's got to be funded. Because YouTube ad revenue is garbanzo. So yeah. It was too bad the PSN only got up to CW4. CW4. Okay, I'm a little lost. Well, alright then. Nope. I know there was invincibility I could have grabbed right there, but whatever. Get that? I was like, get me away from that. I don't want to deal with that at all. Also, I realized that my stream schedule said like an hour and a half. I was like, man, they are very confident that I could beat this in beat 2 games in an hour and a half. I'm not even that confident in my abilities in these games. Yeah, Rockman Complete Works. Oh yeah, Complete Works 4. Yeah, so it is a shame. My goal is, I would have gotten it on PSN, but I'm very picky about like how games are presented, and I know people don't have most people don't have a problem with 4x3, and I'm cool with that. It's just I like my games to look sharp, and the only device I have that can play PSN does not do that, and that is my PSP. I do have a PS3, but it overheats, so I got to figure out how to fix that, and I'm not exactly the most skilled with trying to fix issues like that, so I'm gliding over all of it. Have I tried Mega Man 8 and 7 and Sequel Wars? I've played Sequel Wars. I've played the remake of the demake of 7. What's the other one? Oh yeah, I have not played 8 yet. 7 was frustrating at the end, just because, you know, Mega Man 7's final boss is just the worst, and they somehow managed to make it more difficult. But I just do not like Mega Man 7's, like the ending parts of 7. I don't like it very much. The rest of the game is fun. I have not played the one for 8 yet, and there's currently another fan remake in the works, and it's for Mega Man 5 on Game Boy. The one that has the Star Droids instead of like actual Robot Masters. And I think that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. Dang it. Okay. So I freaking love I love seeing a bunch of fan remakes. Also, it has sprite work that is like Ego Raptor is part of the project and he's assisting with sprite work. That is like, I mean, you know what, honestly, seeing some of his posts that were Mega Man related, I should have known. I should have, like, you know what, there's an awful lot about let's see if I can do this. Take that, game. I took a shortcut. Release a trailer for Episode Blue. It's technically Mega Man 5. Yeah, the Episode Blue trailer. I'm really looking forward to that because the Episode Red trailer, or the Episode Red release, was so good. I wish they could keep the mini game that they had in the Sage demo from 2022. I think it's 22. They had a demo in it where it's like this party game where you're like 4 different Mets and you have to survive. Or you play as one of 4 Mets and you have to sabotage the others to survive, and that is such a cool thing. I wish it was still going. Where can you donate? There's the first link in the description. There's also a link in the pinned comment of the YouTube stream. That's where you can donate. Again, if we get to 5122, then you all decide amongst yourselves, and I will play whatever game you guys decide on. And I have to finish the game before I can move on to a different game. Depending on the length of the game, I probably won't be able to do it all in one session, just for the sake of, like, I don't stream for very long. But I will do slightly longer streams for that. Because, again, you guys... Oh my god, please. Okay. We're good. The day has been saved. I have not done the drowning yet. If I don't hit anything, sweet. If there's something I hope for the fans to make Mega Man World 6, it just feels weird the Game Boy games have one less than the NES series. I think it's fine. 5 does a great job of, like, wrapping up the NES games. It's probably the best of, like, everything that the other games have offered. Ah, hell. Oops. Wrong platform. It's this one. Yeah, I think it's fine. I do like the DX remakes, or the DX versions of them. But seeing, like, a 16-bit remake of the game... of 5 is so cool. It just makes me want to hear the theme for Sunstar, but I will wait patiently. I'll be eager, but you know, gotta wait patiently for it. Good things come to those who wait. Go. They used Mega Man 7's final boss so many times in other Mega Man games. Yeah, I know. But they did make them easier. I will give them that. They made the other ones easier, and that's just because Mega Man 7 has, like, a horrible final boss. I believe, what was it, Inafune wanted to make it more difficult. And I'm just like, oh my god. You really had to go this difficult. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mega Man fans are very talented. I will give them that. Like, we have, like Mega Man fans, they have, like, a full, like, Mario Maker style game. They have Mega Man Maker, which is something I do want to stream in the future. Though I probably won't play, like, the super difficult levels because I'm not as good at Mega Man. The videos might show how well I play sometimes, but that's just because I play it multiple times. Right, I'm gonna actually get the, I'm gonna get this. Hey, Megamet, welcome. Welcome to me playing a Sonic game on a stream, which used to happen. It used to happen almost all the time. I used to always just sit and play Sonic games. But welcome to our little charity thing we're doing here. A sweat. You think you had a sweat fighting Mega Man 7's boss? Oh my gosh, it was a struggle when I fought 7's final boss. And, like, that was my first time playing it. I was like, alright, I'm gonna have to, like, stock up on everything and then go fight him. I mean, these days, I'd probably still do that, actually. I probably should have done it for 9, but I was a little too arrogant with 9, and then I started becoming very, stubborn. But I'm just like, I should probably just redo the whole final section of the game. Redo the Wily levels just so I could have enough E-tanks to get to, so I can go through the final boss. No, I had to learn how to fight the whole thing on 1 life, even though I was save stating, just so that way, what happened is that, I was save stating because I realized I kept getting back to the same point with, like, no health lost. So it was like, I was just cutting the time of just getting through all the other Robot Masters and stuff, so I'm like, I'll just save state at Wily's, at the Wily boss, part 1. And learn how to fight the whole thing on 1 health bar. I know how to do it, I'm not consistent with it, but I got lucky once, so that's my victory, and I'm okay with that. When I actually do record footage for it, I will, for the review, I will actually, you know, play the whole thing fair. It's just, that was just, I wanted the game over already. I was done playing it, like, mentally, I was done. Because I was at it for, like, almost 3.5 hours or some crazy stuff. No, it's like, I can't keep doing this. I mean, at that point, I kind of just thought, like, you know what? I keep getting back to this very same point, full health and everything. So what's the point of cutting down? I mean, why not cut down some time? Mostly because I wanted the game to be over. I was already fed up with it. It's phase 2. I don't like phase 2 as much. Actually, no, it's phase 1. Phase 1's the one that gets me a lot. Phase 2 I can do. Phase 3 is like a toss-up. Phase 2 is actually pretty sweet. I like it. It's kind of cool. And then Mega Man 10 was probably one of the easier first game experiences I ever had, next to Mega Man 8. How shitty is Labyrinth Zone? I'd probably give it like a 6 or... Oh, actually, no. If we're saying like how shitty it is, probably a 2 or a 3. If we're going like, you know, 1 being the lowest, maybe a 3. Like, it kind of sucks, but it's not the absolute worst zone ever. It's just you have to approach it differently. Just like how you approach Marble Zone. Like, you can't just go zooming in, but I can see how, you know, adding water is... I can see how adding water changes things up, and it really sucks when you do. So I can understand exactly where players are coming from. It is definitely not a horrible zone. It's just, it's a misunderstood zone. And I am a Sonic 1 apologist for that. But I'm cool with it. I have accepted it because I freaking love this game. And if you can, use the water to your advantage. Like so. Get punched. Like Sonic King, I love the song, but I hate the game. Totally, but I hate the level. Sorry, didn't mean to misread that one. In what way makes you like that last punch? My favorite zone. Love it. I will never play the invincibility music on this. Actually, the remastered version of the music on iOS and Android is probably the best part of the game. Unfortunately, Origins does not get that. You get the Genesis version, which, in my opinion, is still fine. I just don't like it as much. Because I've heard the remaster, I'm just like, this is beautiful. Why must we lose good things? Because they want to... Sonic Origins is a very unusual game, collection, when it comes to like what they want to keep original and what they want to, you know, keep the from the remasters. Like, it's kind of a weird mishmash of it. Like, you have the features of... You have most features from the remaster, okay? And then you have the music of the Genesis games, but kind of muffled. Oh yeah, and the Genesis version you can just drop down, but I think you just fall into spikes or something. But yeah, it's a very bizarre release, in my opinion. Do I love to play games muted and a YouTube video played in the background? If I have to record something that I've played numerous times, I'll have it play in the background, but I'll have it where I can hear the game music enough in the event that I have to listen for audio cues. Mostly, it's like whenever I play, this is going to sound very unusual because I don't talk about this game as much. Like, I play Call of Duty. Like, that's a franchise that... Oh, that's the one where I landed stuff. So I play the Call of Duty games. And one of the... And I have it loud enough to where I can hear the game. Just enough so I can, like, understand what's going on. But I also... This is for multiplayer, by the way. But I also have something playing, like, on my headphones in the background. Whether it's a video, like, a friend of mine has posted, the latest episode of the Sunset City podcast, which you should totally listen to. Because we go a little bit more about the apparent success of the Knuckles show, which I don't agree with the success of it for my own reasons. But yeah, Sunset City podcast, you should totally listen to that. I am one of the hosts. Except I wasn't there yesterday. Kind of awkward. Yeah, the soundtrack is muffled. I do not like that fact. I would have preferred if they gave an option for like the Genesis version and the remasters, kind of like what Sonic 3 Air does, because I freaking love that. But yeah, back to what I was saying, like, whenever I'm playing something that doesn't require me to, like, try to take in all the information that I can, even with audio, I'll play something in the background just because I need to catch up on things that my very talented friends have made. Because they are very good at making videos and stuff. And I'd like to support them. Or I'll have a stream playing in the background, so I'm always playing something in the background when I don't need to, like, be 100% listening in on what's going on in the games that I play. Whether it's Call of Duty, Final Fantasy 14, or especially like Final Fantasy 1 when I was grinding, I kind of just had stuff playing in the background because I didn't need to listen to the music all the time. And I had to do a lot of grinding just so I can afford specific items. Oh, that sucked. What is my favorite classic Sonic? 3 and up. Okay. Actually, technically, it's the first game. I genuinely love Sonic 1. But if we're going with my with what I consider the best one, that's 3. I consider 3 and Knuckles the best one. Sonic 1 is my favorite because it's the first one I grew up with. It's the very first one I played. And I have a lot of nostalgia for it. But one of the runner-ups would also be, like, Mania, because without that game, I wouldn't be doing this. You know, I wouldn't have, like, any kind of notoriety on YouTube. Because that was literally my life for, like, 4.5 years, which is very bizarre to say, but that's just the fact. I played the older Call of Duty. The new ones are not very good. I'm not the biggest fan of the newer ones. I've been currently playing Modern Warfare 3 just because I got it on a sale. I'm like, all right, I'll play it on PC. Why not? And see if my PC can handle it. It can, for the most part. But it has crashed so many times. Not even like 2019's Modern Warfare was that bad. Or Black Ops Cold War. I loved Black Ops Cold War. I know it's part of the Warzone era of games, and it's not as good as something like Black Ops 1 or 2 or even 3. Which I think 3 was pretty solid. It's just, I was very bad at it. I kind of checked out after Advanced Warfare. I thought Advanced Warfare was goofy. It was like very unserious as a Call of Duty game. And then Black Ops 3's story was just as unserious with that train go boom line. How come? Train go boom. Like, okay then, sure. I don't know what the hell that meant, but I mean, yeah, I get it. The train exploded, but still. Could you speak like an adult and not like a toddler and say, train go boom? But yeah, COD 4 through Black Ops 2, like, those are all very, very good games. Even if the weapons were broken for a long period of time, still very solid, very playable, very approachable, even if you were brand new to it, because I played COD 4 and I wasn't into it on 360. And then I got into World at War and I was just like, this is awesome. Like, I love these games. Because they're great for beginners. They're not overly technical with what you have to do. And, like, my thing was just, like, what was easy to get into. And that's what they were. And they have Zombies mode. And Zombies mode is awesome. For that deal, oh god, Modern Warfare Remastered with Infinite Warfare, like the Call of Duty game of all time. And then you have Modern Warfare Remastered, which is like really sweet, even though they resold DLC for like $5 more than the original game. I would, again, I've always talked about like wanting to make, do like some kind of series of videos on the Call of Duty games. I understand that'd be an incredibly unpopular idea for my channel that's full of like platformers and the occasional random game that isn't a platformer, but it's like very like approachable to those who don't like the rated M stuff. But one of these days I'm just gonna rip off that band-aid and go for it, because I mostly just want to talk about games that I have history with, and Call of Duty is one of them, because that was literally me throughout high school. I was playing those games. Only because like the online matches were short enough so I could get like a couple of those in and then go back to whatever I was doing. World at War. I'm currently playing World at War Zombies. Oh, that's so good. I'd play it more on PC, but I'm terrible at mouse and keyboard. I'm not a mouse and keyboard person. I know a lot of people claim that that's the superior way of playing FPSs. That's just not for me. Even though I've tried, I've given it my absolute best with it. I need a controller. Like, mouse and keyboard would obliterate my wrist. Oh, GTA 5. That game is cool. I hated the Xbox the 360 version because I'm gonna zoom through. The 360 version glitched out to a point where I couldn't finish the story. So I'm like, you know what? This game sucks. So I was done playing it. Practice playing mouse and keyboard and got really good at it. That's awesome. It's just, it's not comfortable for me. Would I consider playing the COD campaigns on stream? Oh, if I would want to stream to like maybe one person as I'm playing that, because let's be completely honest, that would be a very unpopular stream. But I would not say no. It might even bring back some good memories, because I will say World at War might get a little uncomfortable just because of how like gruesome the game is. But I think I'd be allowed to stream it. The campaigns are fun. Well, and then we could do like the Modern Warfare 2 snowboarding. Man, games are awesome. I missed. It's like one of those times I don't have nostalgia for the games so much. I have nostalgia for the like when I had the free time to sit down and play it. Also, that's the shortcut. I'm gonna wait to get an air bubble for this in the event that I am knocked down. COD 4 Remastered was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. They also did the loot boxes that Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare had. Except there were, I was told that like those ones were like far more reasonable. If anything, I might do the COD 4 remaster, or like the Modern Warfare Remastered, if I were to play that game. Just because there's like one extra tutorial that's not in the rest of the game, in the original. Unless they bring it back. So yeah, if you are just joining the stream and wondering what this Call of Duty talk is, I just like talking about games I played. But the other thing is that we're currently doing a thing called Raising Rings. It's an event where we're raising money for Special Effect, a charity that assists those with physical disabilities to, you know, allow them to enjoy the games and be included in, with other gamers, but also help with other forms of physical rehabilitation, whether it's through injuries or birth defects or whatever, or any other kind of issues that may come up. So it's a UK-based charity, and I always like doing like the charities for them. Like, I know this stream doesn't always raise a lot, but like it's always fun because like that's such a cool charity. It's such a great cause. I love it. And it was all started up by Sam Procrastinates, and I believe he's going to be streaming in like 2 minutes. It's either him or Garrulous64 is streaming. Oh no, Garrulous64 is streaming at in 2 hours. Sam will be streaming in 2 minutes, if I am correct about that. So yeah. Sorry, but you don't get to survive this one. Hold on. Oh yeah, that's right. His I was thinking Sonic 1 on Genesis. A lot of people hated Infinite Warfare, and I never really understood the hate for it. It wasn't that bad of a game. I think it was because, to put it in 2024 speak, it was the most mid Call of Duty when people were already sick of like the exosuits and like the Titanfall-esque gameplay. Which I totally get it. Like, we got, what, 4 games of it, and it got really tiring. Wait. 3 games of it, and it felt like just a phase for those kind of games. despite the fact that games like Titanfall are still like really solid, I think they were the ones that kind of figured out the formula you needed for it. Call of Duty just, I don't know, it just seemed like too much. I guess if you want to add Black Ops 4 into it, but I don't know if I would do that. Yeah, the guns were unique in Infinite Warfare games. So yeah, that is a thing. You would definitely watch Call of Duty streams. We'll test it out. We'll do, oh, but do I start with COD 4 or do I go with COD 1? I technically have that game. We can go through the campaigns. But, I would probably not play on, like, veteran mode or anything because I'm terrible at those kind of games. But if I have access to them, then I would not be opposed to playing it. I would need to buy Call of Duty 3 on Xbox, though. So I would need to play do that because that's a console-only game. And I only have 30 minutes to beat Sonic 2. I feel like I'm going to go over the 30 minutes, and it is what it is. We can all go to, like, Sam's stream afterwards. And, I believe he's playing Sonic Adventure. The GOAT of Sonic games, in my opinion. I would start from the beginning. Yeah, that actually, well, everything from, like, COD 1 to COD 3 would be, like, a new experience for me, because I've never really gone through those games. Modern Warfare would be, like, nostalgia. The Knuckles show had the most premiere watch. Yeah, and that makes me so mad, because that show does not deserve it. And I am going to... Man... Okay, so I was listening to Sunset City podcast. As I was doing that, I was getting more and more frustrated with the game. Just because... Or not the game, the show. I was getting frustrated because of the show, because of how that show turned out, and the fact that there's the hypothetical that they might do something else like this more and more. I'm just like, no, do not do any more like this. I was getting furious over it again, which is going to show itself in the script. And, again, to put it in 2024 speak, the Knuckles Paramount show, to me, is brain rot. There we go. Oh, also, I don't have Knuckles and Sonic CD. Sorry. At least he beats Velma. That's not a very high bar, and that should not be an acceptable bar. I've never seen Velma, so I'm not really going to care. But, like, I've seen other garbage, like, TV shows and movies that go off of different IP. Should not be the bar, should not be what we should accept. You know what? Do I bring Tails with me? Actually, no, I'm just gonna go with Knuckles. It's his day. And I'm so mad that that stupid show ended up with 4 million viewers, and I hate the fact that I contributed to that garbage. So yeah, I have very strong feelings about the show. And I know I will probably get get multiple comments of "stop crying" or "which is stupid." Those are just people wanting to defend for the sake of defending Sonic. Let's be completely real here. And you shouldn't have to do that. Yeah, not 80% weight exactly. I always made the joke of like 20% of the show had Knuckles and everything else was weighed. Also, the rock opera I was very half and half on. I just did not care at that point, but I understand where, like, it's very well done. I just didn't like it anymore. I was so done with the show. By episode 3, I was done. Or by the end of episode 3, I was done. I was just so furious with the show because it was garbage. Yeah, but you shouldn't have to rely on controversy to make a piece of media popular. It should be able to stand on its own. I've been hearing great things about, like, X-Men 97. They didn't have to be controversial. It just had to be a good show. And the Knuckles show just did not do that. It dropped the ball, in my opinion. And I will strongly disagree with anyone who attempts to convince me that it was a good show or that this was great. Don't give a damn about what your budget was. That's on the producers for not allocating the budget properly. And if you didn't think you were going to be able to afford a show like this, why even go for it in the first place? Channel Pup said this, and it was like a really good idea. Even if it wasn't done in like the photorealistic way that they've been presenting the movies, if it was done in like some sort of special animated way, that would be cool too. That would be awesome. And then he brought up like similar to like how Wallace and Gromit was animated, and be like, honestly, it'd be goofy as hell, but I would love that kind of show, because Wallace and Gromit, like, there's so much charm in that kind of animation. Hello, Don. Welcome to the streams. Welcome to me getting angry over the stupid Knuckles show, because it's stupid. We're currently going through Sonic 2 right now. I am very confident that Sonic 3 will be better. I will not expect Sonic 3 to be horrible, or whatever the Wade show was. Okay. Don't spoil. I won't. Sweet Baby 2, how you doing? So yeah, if you're just joining in, hello. I'm playing through, I'm playing Sonic Origins right now. We're kind of, as part of a charity event called, Raising Rings, and the whole thing is that we're, raising money for a charity called Special Effect, who, help those who have physical disabilities, enjoy the video games that we get to enjoy, and also assist with possible physical rehabilitation for like injuries, or say, I guess, yeah, if there was like a physical injury that like someone has suffered, then and they would be able to afford the technology needed for it. Like there's just like this really cool Xbox adapter controller for the, like, this is for like the playing games part of it, where you can plug in like whatever peripheral you want that's custom made for it, and you can and it would allow them to be able to better control the game that they're playing. And it's such a cool device. It's a cool piece of tech. There's also like eye tracking software, which is pretty wild. And my ears. It's a little louder. Oh god, I'm bad at this game. Did I get it? I probably didn't. Was it 180? Okay, awesome. Kepster Media with 35 pounds. Thank you very much. That is awesome. Sam streaming? Or is he late? Hey, Yusuf, welcome. Ultra Gameplays, welcome. How are you all doing today? Did Red Hot Sonic enjoy the wonderful title that is Sonic 1 on Game Boy? Did he enjoy that? Did he have a good time? I would imagine he had a good time. I'm gonna pretend he had a good time. Yeah, Red, thanks for bringing people over. Glad to see that you enjoy Sonic 1 on oh, wait, no, it's right there. I'm gonna act like he enjoyed it. Yeah, you know, Sonic 1 on Game Boy Advance, you know, pretty interesting title, you know. Good to see that you really had a great time with it. I don't think so. He got 5 out of the 6 emeralds? Okay, that's impressive. I'll give him that one. Because I never went for emeralds in that game. So I'll give him his props. I'll give him props for it to do. That's actually really cool. Alright, now we're getting into the special stages where I'm terrible at, because I don't play Sonic 2 very much. Or at least special stages, for that matter. And I'll get to that donation in just a bit. I'm so bad at this game. Okay. Going to finish Mega Man 11, enter Gear Fortress 2. All right, cool. Thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Night 024, welcome. Ultra Gameplays. Yeah, see, I know he totally enjoyed it. Argue it's the best Sonic game. You'd get no argument from me. That's from someone who loves Sonic 1, so I'm an expert at that kind of thing. There are a few things that I know enough about in the Sonic fandom, and Sonic 1 is one of them. Play the Sonic Advance trilogy, they were pretty good. I have not really played Advance 3. I have it. Advance 2 and 3 are ones that I've never really played. I just never got around to it. So I guess we can count my laziness for that being the reason. But I hate that jump so much. And that one. Any of them that try to blindside me, I just don't like them. Because they're bad and they're evil and they shouldn't be there, and it's bad game design, and I'm kidding. Someone has committed a crime in the chat. I rarely play 1, my go-to is normally Sonic 2. That's fine. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 are valid. Sonic 3 and Knuckles is goated. Sonic Mania is pretty good as well. I don't care what people say about the whole, like, reuse zones. I genuinely do not care. It is a very solid game, and, that's all that matters to me. If the game plays well, I'm cool with it. We're only past the first act, by the way. Even with the Origins version, I still don't like Sonic 2 special stages because of the view distance and Tails tax. Well, you could just go in as, Sonic Solo, but also the visibility in the remasters is so much better. It is such a great convenience. Oh my god. I'm gonna give up on this entire act. I swear. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Still waiting for Mania No Rings Collected. That's not my series. Sorry. I don't make that one. Also, there's far too many rings in Mania, so good luck. Yeah, the No Rings Collected, that's not mine. I've never done a No Rings challenge before. A nose ring challenge. I don't know where I'm going at with that. Okay. Your face is reused from your parents, so stop being a hypocrite. What if they're adopted, huh? What's that one? I get it, biological parents. I'm just taking the piss out of things. Yeah, 100,000 points. Oh, Uni Warrior Thomas, thank you so much for the £1. I know exactly whose streams these are coming from. Again, I'm gonna count it anyways. Okay, okay. Any new Sonic challenges? Superstars without defeating a Badnik, working on that. It's nowhere near done yet, but that's just because I've been working on a few things at once, which is probably a bad idea, but I don't know. Wait, right here. Oh, dang it, I keep forgetting that. That. There we go. I think I would actually have this figured out by now, but I don't. What about Mania without defeating a Bandit? When I get to it. Maybe I could work on that closer to, like, the anniversary of Mania. I want to make sure that I can actually get videos done, because that's been something that clearly I've been struggling with. And the channel is taking a significant hit because of that, so I want to get back into the... Just kind of get used to making videos again before I commit to something like that, because I know Mania is a pretty difficult project. Superstars is also a difficult one, and you're going to find out the difficulties of it when I get around to finishing up the video. Is it frustrating if you do no ring challenges? Yeah, because the placement's a lot more difficult than, say, something like Without Defeating a Badnik. I originally started as, like, doing a no rings challenge, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not having fun with this. I did Without Defeating a Badnik, I was like, oh, this is ridiculously stupid, and I'm, like, actually kind of enjoying it. Because there's some extremely, like, difficult jumps you have to make. Or, like, jumps, and you have to avoid a lot of things, and it's just overall incredibly difficult. Is this my way of saying I'm not very good at those, at dealing with that stuff? Absolutely. Check them out after the stream. Alright. Don't touch grass challenge. Oh, that's easy. I could just act like an always online gamer. Well, I hit some rings. What are the... Right here? I was gonna say, what are these ring formations? And I failed. Damn. Okay. Yeah, we'll redo it. This was the other reason that I was playing Sonic 2 on Origins. Because I'm not good at these I don't remember these stages at all, so crap. And because I don't remember them, I need a little bit of help. Dang it again. Hijinks with the 3 pounds. Thank you very much. You suck. That emerald is a pain. Yeah. Alright, Red Hot Sonic, thanks for coming by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Or at this point, it's actually nighttime for you. But yeah, thank you. I think I got more rings with that one. There we go. I hit up those ones, and there we go. Perfect. Yeah, coins are basically lives in this game, and you can pay one for every time you fail a special stage. Only this game is where I really need to use them. Crap. And I got it. Let's go. Aaron... Is that Aaron Marchi XL? Come. Was that a self-ad? Oh no, is it an ad for someone else? Frostbite 9234 for streaming. That's funny. With the 12 pounds, thank you very much. Only 2 tries? Yeah. Probably going to be using more tries as I go through this. Oh, that's pain. NFL or MLB fan? If so, what teams? I actually don't watch either. I'll watch NFL if my brothers are watching it. MLB, I don't really watch baseball very much. I used to, and it used to be the Angels, just because, you know, kind of family roots for Angels, so I'm just like, okay, yeah. But lately it's just like I don't really watch baseball or football. Like football, I don't know, it just wasn't my thing. Oh my god, okay. Panoram Husky. Glad to support a great cause like this. Oh, let's talk about the Dreamcast models for Sam's stream. The Dreamcast models on Sonic Adventure are just... they're beautiful. I love that game, the way the game that looks. The way that the game looks with the Dreamcast textures and models and everything. Like, that's how I grew up with Sonic Adventure on Dreamcast, and to get that on PC is just beautiful. That entire team that made the Dreamcast conversion mod, that is my favorite adventure. Those are my favorite adventure mods, and nothing will ever top it. It's just it's a no contest. This one I oddly remember somehow. Okay. The Tails Emerald. What's the matching when they give you the what down? I'm just imagining the text saying you suck. Recently replaying the original Sonic Adventure, and yeah, those models look like the manly toys I'm looking for. Okay. I think that's it. Oh wait, got one more. The Weed Emerald. Oh, that was way too close. Oh, I just barely made it, didn't I? Yeah, I just barely made that one. I got the 6 Jolly Rancher. The best colored emerald, the purple one, because I like that color. I think we have one, yeah, one more emerald to go. I think we actually might get it pretty soon. Either that or I'm at the end of the level. Both can be right. Did I just go all the way back? I went in a circle. There it is. Hey, trying to beat the boss at Chemical Plant with Super due to the extra speed. Yeah, I can see how that's like... I can see how that would be difficult. Oh, I'm not the biggest fan of this one. Dang it. I think it's 2. Just barely made that one. Okay. That's getting terrifying. Getting very concerned for this area. I just missed like a whole bunch of them. Favorite is gray, the second one is green. Okay. Okay. Damn it. I think I got it. Yep. It's over. Final emerald, mine. I thought it was white, not gray. Yeah, just barely got through it. So yeah, we have Super Knuckles. Once again, the Knuckles plush is on the mic. You know what? I can't do it while I have a shield on. Crap, okay. Thanks, Sonic 2. You know what? I'm gonna go super for the rest of this level. Because I have earned it. That's how I do it. I think I had to press X, and I didn't do that. Just because I feel like I've earned it. I won't do this for the rest of the game. Can I? I cannot. Yeah, I cannot undo it. Didn't Superstars add like an undo feature for the super? David, you might want to chill at that, but yeah. Yeah, I got all the emeralds. You can cancel the transformation. I don't know how to do it in Origins, apparently. I don't think it's in Origins. I know for sure it's in Superstars because I played it. Oh, we can do Hidden Palace. Oh crap. Yeah, it's not in Origins, it's in Superstars, which is like thank goodness because it's a convenient thing to have. Never knew there were super cancels in the game. Just in one game. Every other game never had a super cancel, so it was never the easiest to like deal with if you had to deal with like tight platforming over a bottomless pit or something. Then you might be in some trouble, but aside from that, it's not the end of the world. It's just sometimes you want to have the rings left over, other times you just don't want to be going near a bottomless pit or something, so that's why people hope for it. There it is. And there we go. That's how you could take out Eggman easily. You just take that path and it'll give you an invincibility ring. And yeah, I brought the Knuckles plush because I had to. I also have Razor. I don't know if you can see, but I also have just because it's not because I wanted to put them there. It was just, you know, I had them there and didn't think to put them anywhere else. But I have a Chocobo and a Slime from Dragon Quest. How far are we? Oh wow, we are like okay. So I know I'm going a little over. I'm just gonna wrap up. We'll wrap up the game and then we'll go to Sam's stream. I know I'm going like a little over, but an hour and a half. Again, like I said, they must have had a lot of confidence in me beating this game in under an hour and a half. Well, this and Sonic 1. That's a lot more confidence than I have in myself doing that. I agree. The older COD games, all the way, I think, peaked at Black Ops 2. Ghost to me was like the turning point. Yeah, it wasn't as good. And I really hated some of the new guns that they put in it, because some of them were like super cheap. But for me, like, what killed it for me was the map design. I just wasn't into it. I totally ran there, but whatever. We'll roll with it. Don't poke me. I'm going to make it. Let's freaking go. Okay, bubble. 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 Please give me a bubble. Oh, that sucked. Forgot about that one. I'm going this way. Yeah, that was a close one. Oh, dude, come on. Ah! That was... Okay. Take that! I have defeated the egg-shaped man once again. Kind of have a soft spot, not my favorite, but still I can blame my friends for it. Infinite Warfare got Modern Warfare remastered when it was bundled together for a couple months. And they're like, okay, you can buy the game on its own now. You don't need to pre-order. You don't need to buy Infinite Warfare first. That's what got people. It was bundled as a pre-order. Like, I think Black Ops 3 is okay. I didn't get enough time to play it, and I don't want to play the PC version these days because obviously when you have older Call of Duty games, you have like the super skilled players that never left it. So for someone like me who's like not as familiar with that game, it would be an incredibly difficult thing to get into. At least until Paint Ops comes out, which is a really cool Black Ops 3 mod in the works. They're basically bringing back like old school like fan favorite maps, and it's paintball as Call of Duty, and I'm actually really looking forward to it because I like that kind of stuff. Like Call of Duty as a paintball game, that's just fun. But yeah, Black Ops 3 was pretty solid from what I played. It's just, again, didn't spend enough time with it. And then Black Ops 4 was probably closer to what I would want, where it's like less of the like the double jumps and whatever, all the Titanfall-esque gameplay. But I didn't care enough about it because it just felt like a lazy attempt at a best of for Call of Duty titles. It couldn't even do that very well. World War II is fine. Modern Warfare 2019, honestly love. Cold War's okay. And recently, a few days, I played Vanguard. It was okay. I just need to beat Remake Warfare 2. 3, I'm probably skipping it. 2023's Modern Warfare 3 is the glitchiest Call of Duty game I have ever played. I have never come across more glitches in any other title than I have with this one. And I've also never come across as many technical issues. And the majority of them is, hey, the game crashed. Gee, I wonder why. Just for whatever reason, the game just loves to crash for reasons. That's why I can barely play Zombies. The game's version of like the Modern Warfare Zombies, I can barely play it because it crashes most of the time. Which then my like extraction ratio, like the amount of times that I successfully exfil, that has taken a significant hit because the game will just crash. Friends always goof off in paintball. I feel like a Call of Duty paintball mod would be so much fun. It's funny. When I was still doing things as Knuckles channel, I wanted to do like a mod video on Black Ops 3 because there was a version of it that was like the final boss for Sonic Colors. And I never... there's also one that had like Infinite. They're like 2 different mods, and I didn't get to play much of them because by then I kind of moved on. And also, I might do that for my I might do that for the second channel if the games are still safe. Because they had like vulnerabilities, like all the PC versions had vulnerabilities that made it tough to enjoy. Ooh. Ah, my ears. Death Sponge with 10 pounds. Thank you very much. Multiplayer and zombies were great. I love playing those. In the campaigns, I played everything up until Black Ops 2, and then I just couldn't finish campaigns anymore because I find them to be... I got to that point where I was that guy who just wanted to play the multiplayer. Like, my interest in the single player was gone by the time Ghost was out. Or whatever single player they could have. Like, my interest was just completely gone. There we go. GoldenEye 2010 on Wii had paintball mode in general. Oh, man. I have never played that one, and I still want to play it. I know there's a 360 version and a Wii version, and I've always wanted to make a video on, like, GoldenEye in general. So what I would do is, what my plan would be is play the different versions of GoldenEye that have been, like, the N64 version that have been released. So it would be, like, original N64 version, NSO, and the rare replay versions. Like, I would want to play those. There's an unreleased 360 version that's out, or that's been out for, that was released not too long ago, not officially. I would want to look at that, and also look at Reloaded. But, the modified, like, Xbox One, Xbox Series version is probably the best, like, controls for the game. It doesn't have online multiplayer. The Switch version, through NSO, has multiplayer. Xeon Slayer saying, "Oh no." I think Sam is at Knuckles. I think Sam is at Knuckles right now and probably getting destroyed, and then he says, "Oh, I'm Sam and I hate Sonic Adventure. It's not a very good game. Is bad game, 2 out of 10." That's Sam, right? You know, Adventure bad game. Oh, we should totally do that when we go to his stream and be like, the message would be like, hey, just have all of you say like, just tell him like, hey, I heard you don't like Sonic Adventure. Oh, what? There was that's a really funny joke that that happened a long time ago where people were calling out Sam Procrastinates for not liking Sonic Adventure. I don't know if it was true or not, or off of something he said, but a lot of people just ran with it. Even official, like, the Sonic social media ran with it at one point. Funny because I'm playing as Knuckles. Exactly. Oh, yeah, no. So, when we eventually do... Oh, my freaking ears. When we inevitably go and raid Sam's stream, because we're gonna do that. I kind of want like to see people put like the "Oh, I hear you hate Sonic Adventure" because he's playing it right now. They don't like open world games. Oh, that's fine because Sonic Adventure is not really open world. it has a hub world. It's not that open. It's a very linear game. Like, you can't play whatever levels you want, and similar to like Sonic Frontiers. You're kind of just playing whatever is available next. The hub world is just connected as like this living, breathing world, kind of like how Sonic Unleashed does the same thing. But yeah, it's very linear. So again, if that's not your kind of game, totally understand. I understand not people just want to go from level to level and not care about, like, you know, having to open up a thing to go into another thing and then eventually unlock the next level. Totally understood. GoldenEye was on the DS. Oh, I gotta play that too. Yeah, I have ideas. See, this is what like branching out from Sonic let me do. It let me it let me think of like other things I could do, because I like, you know, I'm always curious about other games, so it allows me to like expand on that curiosity. Doesn't mean that I won't play Sonic. You know, I like Sonic games. It's just I played too much of them. Also, I do have plans of possibly making videos on Sonic in the future. Not the near future, but it will happen. I don't know, maybe next year. Well, that didn't go so well. 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're fast enough, you could actually just, like, at the start of the fight, roll on top of Eggman and get, like, your 8 hits immediately. I tried going from the other side that didn't have as much space, so I kind of screwed that up. Yeah, so much I needed a break, exactly. Do I have the classic GoldenEye controller? No, I do not. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's the Golden Pro controller or whatever it was. I do not have that. I would like to get one of those weak Pro controllers, even though, like, it's the same thing as, like, the classic controller. They just added, like, handles on it, so it's a little easier to hold. I would like to get one of those, just for the sake of, you know, it's more comfortable. Oh, and we are totally going into Hidden Palace. I love this zone. Like, I love, like, the amount of platforming you have to do. I love the look of it. The colors just really pop. Gotta wait on that. Well then. Hang on, I'll get to those. I'll read off those donations. I know they're most likely not for my stream, but whatever. It's cool. Got to show the appreciation to people, you know, donating to a great cause. Had a nice amount of rings. Yeah, but I wanted more. The Crazy Gamer, 5K raise in just 3 days. That's insane. With 10 pounds. Cyber VT for 10 pounds, and say Blackie Mar 64 with 10 pounds as well. Thank you all very much. Oh, and Xeon. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, there's the other one who was like promoting that channel for 5 pounds. That's funny. I'll never understand like the whole trying to get like promote a. Actually, no. I think the self-promotion in a donation is like the wild one for me. Not like promoting another person. I mean, yeah, it could be as well, but I think the self-promotion on donations is wild. Or even tipping. Like, I've had that happen before. Oh, there's a thing. Thinking about it, I don't think I ever played Sonic 2 without collecting the emeralds. I have, and it's always whenever I first played the game. Kind of had a very... I don't know if I would say very well-known dislike for the game. I think it was, like, barely known. Or it was known by enough people for it to be noticeable. Because at first, I didn't really care for the game. I think it's okay. I just, you know... Oh, how did I go backwards? Okay, sure, why not? we gotta go down, because there is a path here. Please don't crush me. Cool, cool, cool. That's the one I fear the most. I always think I'm gonna get crushed there. Also, if I go through the wrong one, then I can just climb my way out. I believe it's this one. There we go. Play Sonic Origins 3 Knuckles again later. I am not a fan of that version of 3 Knuckles. It's inaccurate. It has issues that the original just never really had. Oh, that's death. Figuring out where to go in adventure. Yeah, okay, you know what? I'll give you that. Figuring out where to go in adventure at times is... And I'm just remembering from when I was first playing the game, or when I was, like, trying to beat the game the first time. I totally understand. It is not it is not the most fun to do, thing to do. What the hell was that? I also wish we had the other music for this zone. Hey, I love these badniks. The reds, those are my favorites. These ones. Those little flame spitting dudes. At Twinkle Park, after launching out of the roller coaster, you can land next to it instead of dropping down the hole. If you jump in the window of the roller coaster, you can perform a spin dash into the pool. There's an easier way of doing it. So before the first bowling thing, you can jump on the hedges, and it's high enough that it'll give you enough jump height to make it over. And it's a safer way of doing it. Like, you can still skip to like one of the later section, because you can end up in that pool area still, and it's just a safer way of getting there. I know we're not playing Sonic Adventure. I would love to play it on stream one day, even though I've exhausted that game so many times, but it'd be nice to just kind of talk about Adventure as I'm playing it, because I freaking love that game. So maybe we could do that in the future. My thing with streaming is that I'd also like to collaborate with some people, like with people I know, or maybe people I don't really know that want to stream something cool. I don't know. I don't collaborate enough on streams, or in streaming in general, because I usually just I keep to myself. I feel bad because I like those guys. So haven't found level 3 of Sonic Story and Sonic Adventure. Casinopolis. What you do is that you go into Station Square. Oh, those guys are funny as well. I like them. You have to go into the other part of town that has like the manhole cover. It'll be opened. You can go in there, get the Lightspeed Dash. From there, you go into the casino area through the hotel, and you hit a switch. A trail of rings comes out. You use the Lightspeed Dash, and it takes you right into the level, or it'll open up the level for you. Crap. Oh, it's like, I don't remember how to fight this. Oh, I know how to fight this. Oh, I actually don't know how to fight this. Never mind. Figured it out. So avoid the small ones and just go for the big one. Okay. Try the level later. Okay. If I had my PC controller with me, I'd probably boot up the... Damn it, I missed it. Okay. If I had my PC controller, I'd probably like boot up Adventure really quick just to show it off on stream, like. But I don't. I might stream it at another time, who knows. One more to go. Yeah, I can touch the water, but the problem is Knuckles has a very short jump. Oh, wait. Okay, I know what you mean now. I just want to avoid taking damage. I have like one more hit to go anyway. And we're done. Eggman, consider yourself tromboned. Get it? Because he's got a trombone and he was boned. Just jump with the water rises and you can jump over Eggman. Can you do that as Knuckles? I feel like his jump height would not allow that. Okay. So we have 2 more zones to go and then we'll be done. But yeah, I will say this. I'm going to put out a post on YouTube probably tomorrow or later today. Probably tomorrow, if I don't finish my video in time. Because we are well over what I was going to say, like, the goal was going to be. So I'm like, you know what? We'll do it. So, need to come up with 2 games to be streamed. They have to be stream appropriate, though. Like, nothing that would get me banned on either YouTube or Twitch. As long as I could stream them, and the big important thing is that I have access to them, then I would be open to streaming it, and those would be 2 games that I have to finish before I can move on to anything else I'm playing. Which is really going to make it difficult to return to games like Dragon Quest or Pokemon Crystal, because I was in the middle of streaming those. Oh, and the final part of Mario RPG. It'd be like I would be delaying those, but it's like, whatever, I'll do it just because we went over like different goals. I know it wasn't. It was mostly done through other streams, but it's like, hey, doesn't matter where the source comes from, as long as it's being done for a good cause. Doesn't always apply. I'm just saying that for, like, you know, this whole thing. Do I mean 3? What do you mean? Oh yeah, no. He has a smaller jump height in this game. If it was the original, no, actually no. Knuckles has always had a shorter jump height. I think even in the original Knuckles and Sonic 2. We can actually find out after the stream's over. Or after, we can find out after I'm done playing this, because I have Knuckles and Sonic 2 on, probably one of the best releases of Sonic 2 in history, and that is the Sega Age of Sonic 2. Because it is so well put together. It has a bunch of great options, and it proves that M2 is just, like, absolutely, they're goated when it comes to, like, game ports. He's had a shorter jump. Yeah, I remember this. It's like, wait, hold on, no, I know this character very well. He has a shorter jump. I'm gonna see where Sam is on this. I have Sam's stream on the side in case. Where is he at? Oh, he's going through Speed Highway. Oh, crap. I probably should have had my phone on the stream, like when Red Hot Sonic was going through Sonic 1 and Game Boy, or on GBA. I just find that game interesting and entertaining. Oh, Truxton. I went back to that channel. Apparently, Classic Game Room is now doing a podcast. I don't think like his original format is back to like the reviews. I don't think those are back, but I think he's trying to like resurrect the Classic Game Room brand. Because I've seen like he's been doing podcasts now. I don't follow his work anymore. It's been years. Yeah, I remember that. Also, Truxton was on Android at one point, and I still have it on my phone. I have never played it, even though I have it on my phone. Yeah, that sounds like a thing I would do. Just fall in some spikes. Like so. Get some trucks to... Jeez! That was a 100... That was 100 pounds. I was like, oh, the 10 pounds... No, that was 100. I didn't even catch that until now. Okay. Still fun for the laughs. That is true, yeah. I just was not aware that he was back, sort of. And I say sort of because, again, I don't think doing a podcast would count as being, like, 100% back. I think that's just, you know, you just did a podcast. Like, if you're back and it's like, oh, you know, you're doing, like, some kind of edited content as opposed to a podcast. What the hell? There we go. I think it's 2 more. Okay. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, make me miscount that one. Oh, and I forgot, Sky Chase and Wing Fortress or whatever. Wing Guardian, or Wing Dragon Guardian of the Fortress. Oh, okay. I hate this one. See if Knuckles has the same jump height. I guarantee he has a lower jump height in the original Knuckles and Sonic 2 and Sonic 3 and Knuckles and stuff, because it uses his jump physics from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and then the sprites are whatever they have for Sonic 3. Annoyingly placed crab meat. Exactly. This zone is full of that stuff. Whatever. I've made my peace with every zone in Sonic 2 except for this one. This one is just like, I just know it enough. This was the original zone that stopped me from beating Sonic 2. When I first, like, ever tried playing this game on a stream. I think that was like 8 or 9 years ago or something. Man, screw that crab meat. All my homies hate crab meats and Asterons. Ha. And this should be the end of Act 1. Idiot crab meats are from Sonic 1. Hey, Gabriel Star, you want to not be a dick? Shell crackers, okay? Jesus. It's like you're the one person on edge with the, I'm actually... Jeez. Give me a moment to realize what I said, or just be a little nicer about your response. I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me, okay? So if you are gonna be that way with me with a response, I can do that a lot better. Trust me. You do not understand the levels of petty I can lower myself to. Just, you do not know how petty I could be. You do not know how, like, I can match that energy. Let's just say that. Oh, sweet. So just saying, ain't gotta be that way about it every single time. You know, you could just be like, oh wait, actually it's this one. Or kind of like a heads up kind of thing. It's like, wait, actually, you don't have to be like, idiot. Imagine being stupid and playing a Sonic game. Couldn't be me. That sound about right? Any of these hitting close to home? Could just time them out. Yeah, that's true, but I have to switch to my YouTube chat. I don't have the YouTube chat up. I have a restream chat, so I can see both YouTube and Twitch. But I also like, you know, like timing out doesn't really do a whole lot. It's just more, that's just more like, they're going to be incentivized to keep doing that. So I'm like, all right, fine, I'll match your energy. But I'm better at it. Because I say so. But yeah, totally understood. And they Raven, they're delicious. Never had crab meat before. Like, actual, like, crabs, like, meat. Never actually had that before. There's always some kind of fish. Wait, no, actually, no. I probably might... Actually, you know what? No, I lied about that. I think there was... There might have been a time. I don't know if one of my friends was in chat. They'd probably be like, actually, yeah, you did once. It's like, okay. You guys have a better memory of the kinds of food we've eaten. Me, it'd have to be super memorable. I don't think it was... I think it's too specific for me to remember off the top of my head. Well, I'm glad that took a while to get to. Oh god, okay. Personally, you prefer shrimp? I was hoping that wasn't going to happen. Shrimp's pretty good, too. I think this is... No, not this one. There's another part where, in the Genesis version... Okay, I probably wasn't paying attention to that. I think that might have been the one, or it might be in Act 3, where a slicer does not spawn in Sonic 2, in Sonic 2, but in this one it'll spawn because it doesn't glitch out or something. The gears feel out of place, or... Honestly, it's probably just because they needed something that was, like, machine-like, and gears work, you know. I'm so glad I got all my emeralds now. Where's Shadow? I believe we don't get Shadow until later this year. Shadow is not a classic character, so you get Sonic in a Shadow costume. He's in the future. Different dimension. Sorry, but they keep retconning it. I can never tell which is which. Ah, hell. Well, that would have been fun to go through. They try a... What's it? A lobster roll? Toasted hot dog bun with cooked lobster and lemon mayo. That sounds like a... Okay, you know what? Not gonna lie, that does sound interesting enough to want to try. I think it's somewhere around here, or as I go further in this level, come across the one part where a slicer will is supposed to spawn, but it doesn't do it in this game, or it doesn't do it in the originals. Oh no! Your slicers are gone. Whatever shall we do? Oh no! It's like, you know, like really bad and oh, screw you. Oh, that just sucks. That stinks. I hate the shell crackers. I will always hate them. Jeez. The badnik just contemplating life when it misses its one attack. It reminds me of like they're not slicers. I forgot exactly what they're called in but they're like the slicer equivalent in Sonic CD, where it doesn't throw anything, so it's just sitting there like, because it already threw its projectile earlier. But when you run into it, you don't see it throwing a projectile. Oh, hey, there it is. Hey, buddy. How you doing, buddy? Oh, I'm so sorry. Gotta let the badnik free, or gotta let the bird free. Sorry, but Flicky's over badniks. Like him, it's like just sitting there like, all right then. I never understood this boss. Like, I still don't get the point of it. Lobster rolls are good. Granted, there are a few folks who eat it with cold... who like to eat it with cold lobster meat. I somewhat understand why. I just prefer lobster meat cooked. Yeah, if it's cooked, I'm cool with it. If it's cold, I don't know. Not the biggest fan of cold food. I don't know. I feel like it really depends. Like, if it's meant to be tried that way, then yeah, obviously, you know. It just really depends for me. I like the little turtles. They're just on the big turtles. Look at that. They just look like they're having a great time. And then Knuckles comes up and ruins their... That was a turtle in a turtle. The turtleception is ridiculous with that one. Crap. This is a very relaxing theme. I like it. Sonic 2 has amazing music. There's a bird. There's another bird. There are some turtles. I think Eggman really likes birds and turtles. Let's just be honest. That's all I've seen in this zone. Never noticed it was a turtle riding a turtle. With a turtle Flicky in it. Like, that was the ridiculous part. Shadow game from 2005, because why not? Oh. I got bored playing that game once. Maybe I'll make that one of the games I play at some point soon. I have a Wii that can play GameCube games. The only big problem is that it has, like, the dying GPU in it. So it has, like, these artifacts on it, and it really sucks to see that because I would like to get a clean picture out of it for YouTube videos. And also for streaming, because it will be noticeable. I have tried it. I've tried doing, like, OBS stuff with it to see, like, oh, will it show up? It probably will. And I know that doesn't bother a lot of people. It will bother me. But yeah, I bought a used Wii off of eBay, and it had a dying GPU in it. Some Larry Birds. Got some Larry Birds shooting threes. And knowing where every dead spot on the court is. Or at least in Boston. I know a thing or two about basketball. I believe I cannot... Oh, yeah, I can. Sweet. I'm not as concerned if that happens. No! Oh, well, there I go. Alright, bye, everyone. Ever did finish that one... Only defeating robots rolling to get infinite lives. Oh, I've seen that before. I saw, like, a GDQ of that. That is really freaking cool, but I've never done it myself. Like, you could rack up a bunch of 1-ups for it. You know what? We're gonna go the intended route. Except for that part. That's the only exception, just because I don't want to do it. We'll go the intended way. Fine. There's a shortcut that you could take, but I'm not consistent with it. What was that? What's the flute arrangement of the Titanic theme? I have no idea what you mean. I got greedy. Yeah, I got pretty greedy on that one. Feels weird to say getting 1-ups in a Sonic 3 game. Or in a Sonic game. Well, I mean, yeah, that's kind of how it was for a long period of time. It was just, you know, had a lives counter and everything, all the way up until Sonic Forces. Then Forces kind of did away with the live system. Or it did away with the live system in Sonic games. Now every game that is like a re-release or something will try to like retcon it into or try to like fit it into like some kind of save system, something that'll like you can keep your progress but you're not losing all your lives or something. So I don't think you could do that for every game. Just most of them. You're gliding to your death, just put in the terrible flute arrangement of the Titanic theme. Oh, okay. I was freaking livid. 2 hours of my life down the drain, and all because I didn't think I had to let go the right button when I had to... Oh, yeah, Exo. This is the Exo Paradigm Gamer. I'm just doing this because I get bored of this boss. I think you can still get crushed on this. There we go. Yeah, I got super form. It's just I didn't use it very much. Oh wow, there's a lot of donations that went through. And they stopped appearing on my stream. What the heck? I think I have to refresh it. Yeah, I think it crashed again. Alex for five pounds. Let's see. Cameron John again for 25 pounds. Azzy Ryan for 10 pounds. The Crazy Gamer 15 pounds. Lightspeed Dash 25. Dr. Awesome for 25. Malvisions for 50. Danny for 10. Ballistic Johnny for 25. And Kyo Yukana for 25. Thank you all very much. It's greatly appreciated. You're probably going to see like notifications as we do this. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I'm gonna struggle with this boss. I just thought about that. I have not beaten, okay, so my thing is that I will always glide out. There is an easy way to fight this, and I don't know if it's in this game still. It might be. There we go. Oh, we're cheesing this fight. And that's how you fight this boss as Knuckles. You could do the thing where you jump into him, but it's way too difficult for me. It's not consistent enough. This is the cheese method, but it's the one I'm okay with. Just don't let him get too close, and there we go. And with the extra screen space, it'll work out. I think we do this like 1 or 2 more times, and then we'll be fine. This is also how I beat the game in for the Badnik challenge. Oh, he's getting... I'm having him drop way too close for comfort. I think we got one more round. How many hits is it? Like 16 or 18 or something? Or is it 12 hits? Either way, too many hits. Hope he's doing well. It's been a while since he's done a remake or re-break. Yeah. I forgot. Oh, there was a console he was looking. Oh, he was looking at the last thing I saw him post was about the OSSC 4K or some new version of the OSSC. And we did it. We are done. It was 12. Oops. I right-clicked. So yeah, that is Knuckles and Sonic 2, or Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. I did this specifically because Knuckles has had a rough 7 to 8 days. 8 days because of the show coming out on a Friday. Knuckles has had it rough for 8 days. So let's just, you know, celebrate the good stuff he's in. Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic Adventure that I've seen a lot of people play. You know, that's why I did it. Also, this is my favorite character. Why the heck not? You know, I mean, look at him. Look at him. Isn't he perfect? Done good. Never watched a Paramount show yet. It's an experience. Not sure if I would say a good one, but yeah. Hopefully, either tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, somewhere around there, I'm gonna have my video on the Knuckles series come out, and it's gonna be a full review of the entire thing. So I will be spoiling it. So this is your chance to go watch it now before I actually, you know, give a fully scripted opinion on how I felt about the game. He can't access the good paths in Sonic 3 Knuckles. Yeah, but he's got good paths of his own, and he's the harder difficulty. That's essentially what Knuckles is. Like, at first, I didn't like that in Sonic 3 Knuckles, because I only knew about the character from Sonic Adventure. But as I got older, I started to appreciate the harder difficulty. Oh, hey, that's an interesting name. Moving on. Knuckles versus Serialized TV. Knuckles versus a CRT. But yeah, so... to everyone who stuck by the stream, thank you all very much for coming by. We're going to be streaming again sometime in the next few days. I know I said the next thing I would stream would be like a decision from everyone, but I'm going to put a post and everything. I'll try to lead up into that. Whatever we decide on is going to be the next game that I stream from that point forward until I'm done with it. So it could be a Sonic game, it could be a Mega Man game, it could be whatever, as long as it's appropriate for the stream. There will be a post about it on the YouTube community tab, so if you don't have the bell icon ringed, feel free to do so. I'm also going to talk about it on my Discord server as well, so that's a good place to check as well. And I'm probably going to get back to my regular streaming after, like, probably on Monday, because unless I finish the video. If I finish the video, then there's no video coming out, or there's no stream happening on Monday. I'll wait until Wednesday. Just to give the video some time to, like, you know, gain, you know, to get the viewer, for people to know that I'm doing that as opposed to just streaming. And aside from that, I have Dragon Quest and Super Mario RPG and Pokemon Crystal, which are all RPGs somehow. I don't know how I ended up with 3 RPGs in circulation, but once we figure out the game that we are going to play, that's when, you know, I'll just be on that one going forward until I beat it, and then back to regularly scheduled stuff. As for the charity things, we are at... Actually, I can just scroll up. We are at 5,495 pounds. So, yeah. That's awesome. We're going to try and come up with 2 games that are selected by viewers. And all I ask is you guys just come by and watch it. And we are going to go and raid Sam because he is currently streaming Sonic Adventure right now. He is going through Lost World in Sonic's story. And, yeah, again, thank you all so much for your support. If you've been donating, thank you very much. It's so cool. Yeah, we're gonna get all that started. So feel free to stick around for the raid. If you're on Twitch and if you're on YouTube, I don't know if I actually know how to do that. Can you raid people on YouTube? I feel like that should be a feature. You should be able to raid on YouTube, right? Well, whatever. You know what? We'll do this. If you're on YouTube, I got a link for you. Oh, wait. When you do go, tell them, I thought you didn't like Sonic Adventure. So if you do go into Sam's stream, just, you know, put that in the chat. I thought you didn't like Adventure. So yeah, again, thank you all so much for coming by. Hope you all have a wonderful and safe day. Keep an eye on social medias, and don't forget, if you do want to donate, there's a link in the description or in the pinned comment in chat for Raising Rings. And I want to thank Sam for putting this event together. This is my final stream for it, but there's going to be plenty of streams going forward for the rest of today and also tomorrow. So be sure to do that. Be sure to go and check them out. Show them some love, show them some support, and with that said, hope you all have a wonderful and safe day. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care. Have a good one.